So let's just we got the people that just entered the live. We got yourself, BadMindtv community podcast. Feel free to get involved. Discussion is today's black parenting, especially regarding black males. The picture I put up is from Google. I just noticed that the little boy seems to be on the outside, even though he's with. You understand me? Can't you see that he's on the edge? And the rest of the sisters are all together. They're all one. Even the mother's body language is turned away from him slightly. She's not, arm could have been around him, brought him into the fold. So I have to talk about these things because I think that a lot of black males grow up in this kind of way, on the edge, especially if you have other siblings that are female. So today this is what we're talking about. So we got the people who have entered the life. Hello, UK07 blogs. Pick up yourself. You got to not get bond. My mom kinda homeless. Okay, well, that's not very nice. The topic is today is about the parenting in black homes regarding young boys. I'm fed up of seeing what happens in the communities, what we're getting up to these days, all the unalivings, all the prison, and no one hasn't got nothing to say. I don't know. I don't know about that holding. I don't know what that means, but yeah. So anyway, the topic is that parenting in the black household. So anybody can see in the picture that the young boy seems to be like, he doesn't seem to be very happy. He's in the picture with his family and everyone else is smiling but him. Doesn't that show something? That shows, isn't it, that he's not happy and he's not going to smile in the picture. He can't fake that. He can't smile knowing that he's not happy, because kids don't do that. They're not like adults who can change and fit into different things and whatever. Yeah, so that's what today's discussion is about. So feel free to take part in the discussion. It's actually an advertisement picture, like a must be her showing. Now, as a black man, are you really gonna wanna go there, knowing how the boy looks? 'Cause that's how you're gonna look. Yeah, you're gonna look like that boy there. And again, it's got the wig on top of it as well. Huh? Let's not forget the wig. Let's not forget the wig. Yeah, I know about Samuels. I know about him. I know about him. Yeah, I know about him. Uh, big up yourself though. Then you need help. Yeah, need to fix up. They really do. They really, especially when it comes to us as black as male as you know like that. Especially when it comes to us, they need to fix up. They do. They really do. Yeah, let's get that straight. And we have to come together as men, be men, and show them that we are no longer tolerating this. Go and go sit down. We have to stand up strong and say, yo, we're not having this no more. Yeah, we're just not having it. You'll get no ratings from us and no respect from us while you align with these things in the content, the kind of content what I produce. I think that I'm hitting certain things on the button, you get me? Pick up the person who like the live, pick up all the people that's in the live, pick up yourself. So we just, like that, we're building, you get me? So big up at Lan Iron 3 Wolf 9. The names are crazy, but big up yourself. Um I can't say that I'm called BadMindtv. Yeah. Oh, big up yourself, man. Big up the Warsaw people, then, man. Big up the Warsaw. Big up Warsaw from a long time. Oh, Lone Wolf. Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, okay. At Lone Wolf. Okay, yeah, yeah. Yeah, that's a bit like myself. Yeah, I know about Lone Wolf. I know about Lone Wolf. It just makes you a bit ignorant sometimes when it means to deal with other people. You're kind of ignorant then, because you usually do things on your own. So when you have to work with someone, it can make you a bit ignorant. I've noticed that. I'm trying to change that still. Yeah. Big up Lone Wolf. Again, big up the people them in your life. What ethnicity are you, Lone Wolf? Or nationality, if you're still there? Okay, yeah, okay. I'm from Warsaw. Okay, we got the Warsaw man then from British, yeah, yeah. Okay. What I'm trying to do is like, can I ask you, do you think I'm trying to say that the way I've got a video that's I don't know if you watch. Okay, big up yourself, yeah. Now there's a video that's uploading now. I don't know if you've watched any videos on my channel. Are you like up to date with like my content? Are you up to date? I don't know if you watch my content. Okay, well, there's one going up now, and it's about there's a portrayal on there of our existences in the house, and it shows that we're quite. I've said this already, and now I've got a little bit of evidence on a video showing that a lot of us black men we get bullied by our parents, especially the mothers. Yeah, respect, brother. Yeah, we get bullied in the house, yeah, and intimidated, always shouted at, always dealt with aggression. So you see, because we're always dealt with aggression, we end up, I'm not saying that's the reason we end up in gangs and we are the way we are, but it starts in the house. So they say you're a product of your environment. So if your environment's poisonous and always attacking you for things, little things, like you could accidentally break a glass in your house. That's enough for you to probably get dealt with in a very aggressive way just by breaking a glass in the kitchen or scratching something. So you live in constant paranoia around your own parents. Yeah, yeah. You live in paranoia. You don't want to make any mistakes. So that's almost like a DB thing from black. Do black males go through natural DB in the sense of um they can't make mistakes? Because if that happens in a relationship, you're done for coercive or whatever. So I'm saying, is it something that helps the way that we are in society? Like that kind growing up like that must make you be quite heartless and quite thingy. It would do, wouldn't it? Because you've never had a chance to have your own emotions. You know me? Yeah, yeah. Constant fear. No one talks about these. You know what does my head in? No one on the internet talks about these subjects. No one don't want to sit down and have a chat about these things. Everyone wants to go on these podcasts and attack each other and thingy. Why don't we talk about what we're doing, where we're going? Yeah, forget about talking about the past, about slavery and all that. Forget all that. It's in the past. Where are we going collectively as a nation? Where are we heading? That's the thing. That's where we. And are we going to tidy up? I think our culture, my culture, needs tidying up. It needs a good bleach down, some hot water, look up it at something there, or some garlic throwing our community. I swear down. That's what I think. I think we need a restructure. Yeah. Mm-hmm. But pick up yourself, Lone Wolf. Pick up yourself, man. Anybody else want to get involved? It's that trauma that affects you through adulthood. Well, this is what we're dealing with now. Imagine, tell the truth here. If you have to watch my video, when you watch it, you're gonna get what I'm on about, man. And then you really fully like you'll know anyway, but I think that's why yeah. You know, like all these the BLK youths are going around like and just doing unalivings like that, just unaliving each other like but nothing now, yeah. It's gone a little bit thingy than when I was, you know. It can be for nothing now, and so many happen a week or a month. I think that living that lifestyle, what I'm talking about, bro, living that lifestyle I'm talking about, do you know that that could make you not care whether you go to jail or whether you live or you don't live? You know what I mean? It can make you just think, yo, I think that is their tantrum is being performed in that way. That's how they're expressing what they've been through, but no one doesn't want to talk to them about it. And they can't tell because that's like snitching on your parents. To tell somebody how you grew up in the house when you're that age, it could be knowing that they might get in trouble or somebody might go and talk to your mom about you. That's like snitching. So you just say, oh, it's all right at home, blah, blah, blah. You cover that to save them, but then you get in trouble in the streets because you don't know how to handle your emotions. And when someone upsets you on the road, you deal with them how your mother deals with you. Anybody getting me here? Anybody? No? All right. Okay, so you know what I'm on about then. So you kind of get me. If you know if you've had that, um, I'm not saying it doesn't exist everywhere. Yeah, aggressive parenting. Yeah, it does. It does. It does. It does. You know, it does. It does still. And I've watched it. I've watched it, man. The bullying and the what's it. You know, I've watched. I've seen it. So I know what we go through. You know, I know. It's clear to see. So quit having a cry, mate. No one's not crying in here. No one's not crying in here. So you're definitely not part of the community because you wouldn't say that. So I'll just let your ignorance be that you don't understand what this conversation is about. You don't understand because you didn't have that kind of, or you have nothing to align with. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna um I'm gonna remove you from the channel. So you can't have nothing to say in here because you're already coming with negative and I don't want to hear that. What you say, it says when they two people are supposed to love, it should make that love conditional of being and doing what you want. It affects your whole outlook. Yeah, that's one way of looking at it. That's definitely a way of looking at it. Respect and thanks for your input as well. Thank you for your input, you know. Um, as you can see, we've got a few people in here, but only some speak in it. But you know, you can't force them. At least they're listening. Lone Wolf, what do you think of the actual picture? Can you see, or is it just me being fussy? Can you not see that that little boy is not happy? But everyone else is. Everyone else looks like they're having their best life with mama, except for him. Do you understand me? And he looks like his mum as well. He looks just like his mum. They all look alike. Actually, they all look alike still. But can anybody see that he just looks like he's not happy? And I think that's the image of us all, really. Especially if we have sisters. You're a second class citizen in your own house. Yeah, bro. Big up you for that. Big up, big up, big up, big up, big up, big up. He's the only old enough to know, say, yo, this are rubbish. I can't wait to get out of here. Yeah, this are rubbish. Yeah. That's a really good point, that is, man. Big up Long Wolf for that point there still, yeah. He's the only one old enough to kind of see. Big up the people who have liked the live as well. Big up yourself. Yeah, he's the only one who can see, man. When she don't respect a man enough to stay with him after having children, imagine that's right. That's what we go through because a lot of us look like our dads. And we remind them of the person they don't want to be with, so they don't really want to be around you because they don't really want to be around you who thingy bob, you know. And then usually these kind of kids that are violent come from mothers who have the wigs as well. So you got the wigs to throw in on top of it. The wigs ain't helping. Yeah, come on, man. Come on. Yeah, come on. That's why I can't wait till this video goes out. Should be out by now. Feel free to take a look at it, man. I just put it up. It's got clips in it of how someone enacting how our life is. You can't make a step without someone shouting, screaming at you. You know what? I don't know this picture. This picture was probably made for Google. I don't know, but imagine I feel it for that little boy, and don't get me wrong, he could have just been refused a lollipop a little while ago, or told he couldn't have a PlayStation 5. So then when he wants to go in the picture now, he's thinking, but why doesn't no one else look upset? No one else don't look like they're upset though. And I think your point's right, Lone Wolf, that it's based on um, him being old enough to know that he's not happy with his situation. There's something he's not happy about. So this picture reflects to me most of the black youths of today. They're not happy in their house. When they go out on the street, that's how they are. So they're ignorant, bitter, spicy. No one don't get it, man. No one doesn't get it. It's not fair. It's not fair, man. It's well not fair that we're almost what could I say? We're almost set to fail from the get-go. We're set to fail, us, man. We're set up to fail. We don't know that. We don't know that directly. All right, then let's look at. Do you know that crossing your arms is a defensive thing? That's why when you're talking to someone, try not to cross your arms because it's instantly defensive. Yeah. If you're talking to a woman and she crosses her arms, that's defensive. Then you need to stand back away because obviously your presence has made her feel that she has to be defensive. So the fact that he's hugging himself like that shows that he's A, trying to comfort himself, and B, he's defensive. So he feels he's crossed his arms in front of him. Yeah. So he definitely he's not a happy child, man. He's not a happy boy. And then what's he gonna be like when he goes out in the community and starts interacting with people that get on his nerves? That's how gangs start. That's how we get gangs. This is how we get bad man. Yeah, and the mothers of bad man usually look like that. I don't know. Again, we can't really think about. All I could say is that her kids all look alike though. She's got strong features. Her kids all look alike. All of them. All got the same face. So it could be the same dad for them all. Because they all look alike. Not one of them looks different from the rest. All got the eyes, the brow, but they got the mom's eye part. Yeah. The brow. Richards all wants Richards. I all got a stream. I'm just catching up. I all just got in this. Yeah, big up yourself. Yeah, you're a moderator. Big up yourself. Yeah, well, yeah, she's pretty. She got a wig on now. I don't rate no girl in a wig. That's another thing. They're a part of a black man's downfall. They always seem to be there at your downfall or around the black man's downfall with those wigs on. It's very important that those wigs, man. I said that no woman can't be pretty to me in those wigs. Even if you are, I'm not going to tell you that you are when you got them wigs, and I can't do it. I'm not going to do it. It's a pretty crosses then. It's a pretty crosses. Because all them wigs do is bring bad energy to the man them. That's all they do. They seem to have a bad energy that just comes to do with men. Doesn't affect the girls. That's why he's there like that and all the girls them's happy. We've got V Richards 01202 0021 6021, yeah. Pick up all the people in life. This is BadMindtv community podcast. If anybody would like to become a member of the channel, um, you get members only videos, members only live streams, members only shout outs. Um, and yeah, members are highly regarded on the channel. So if anybody would like to become a member, it does cost, I think it's £1.99, £1.99, but you're highly regarded. But I don't make the prices. That's how YouTube set it at that price. So we got, yeah, for real. I haven't gone live as much as once it was. So I was going live about 3 or 4 times a week, and now it's probably like once, probably 3 times a fortnight or something. It has gone down a bit, my live. So I thought, you know what, tonight let me show my face for the new year. Excuse the pun, show my face, but you know what I mean. Um, yeah, big up yourself, bro. Big up to the likes and the smiley faces and that. Respect. Like I said, if anybody like to become a member and to the channel, feel free. Members get special treatment on this channel. Oh, you watched it? Is it up? It can't be up because I haven't made it live. Yeah. You know what? Yeah, I thought you meant something else. Yeah, it can't be up yet because it has to be thinking. Then I've got to make it live, like public. So yeah, I'll do that when I come off the live. Don't women down that have kids. It will lead to more kids in care. That's what should happen. That's what should happen. I think a lot of us would be better off if we were raised in care, especially black males. If there was a certain thing for us to know that because we go through a neglect, we suffer with neglect. To tell you why, the dads go, then the mothers kind of reject you. So we face a double jeopardy. So I think that there should be something in place to kind of alleviate, to give them a better chance, because we don't get a good chance. It's almost like we're easy pickings for the police. When you look at how easy pickings we are, it's almost like our mothers produce prisoners. It's like they're in business with HMP. You produce them and we'll lock them up. Very good point. Very, very good point. You produce them, women, and we will lock them up. That means they're in business with police, they're in business with the courts, they're in business with the prisons. We might as well say that the sisters are in business with the government to produce the goods, to stock what they need to go behind the wall. It must be. You're not okay. You're not. Yeah. So you're not even a sister. So, don't know what it's like. Okay. Well, then you don't know. So then, if you're making a comment, at least do some research in what it's like and what I'm talking about. What I'm talking about is real stuff. This is not clout chasing. I'm not talking about this to earn money. It's very draining. Yeah. I'm not talking about this to earn money. I'm not trying to thingy. I'm trying to bring awareness to the existence of a black man in society. Can't no one understand that? It's all I'm doing now is bringing awareness to our existence in society and our journey that no one else on the internet talks about but me. If I shut this channel down tonight, who else have you got to talk about this? Tell me, and I'll go and watch them. Go on. Where do I go to watch content like mine? That real stuff, talking about what happens in your house. Where do I go? Come on. If I want to sit down, have a coffee and a joint or something, kick back and listen to some real talk about people, I probably have to listen to Americans. Won't be in the UK, probably be Americans. Yeah. There must be an American doing it, but not in the UK. I think I'm the only one. So big up Jim Smith. Yeah, it's just how it is. Um, there were men in there teaching the youth them. Yeah, yeah. I tell you what, man said he doesn't know what it's like. I mean, like I tell you what, it can be a thing where it's not very nice. It's not very nice, unless you're probably born in a tribe or something, or you're in a country where you know your own people. Everywhere you look is your own people. I mean, we grew up in a country that's not our country, so we're already behind. It's a bit of a I didn't think of that still. You know, I see this as home. I see the UK as home, and it's my place, and it's where I come from. But it's not really designed for me. It's like getting an animal and putting it in a zoo. It's not meant to be there, so it will never act properly because it's enclosed. I think that's a bit like a black man's existence in living in Europe. It's like it's not your place. It wasn't designed for you. The weather's not designed for you. The practices aren't designed for you. It's just not designed for you, is it? Yeah, it's just not designed for you. It just ain't. It's not their fault. I'm not blaming the country because it's been a decent country in the sense of it's kept me going. You know, we got the NHS and things like that. So I'm never gonna think. I'm just saying that I just don't think it was designed for us. That's all. Mm, wasn't really designed. We got the people that's in the live. If you want to come become a member, Jimmy Smith, feel free to become a member of the channel. You get members only videos, members only content, members only lives, members only shout outs. Yeah, so members are in higher regard on this channel. So if you like, it does cost £1.99, and then it goes up to £4.99, but you get everything what somebody would £1.99 would get for £4.99 basically. So I don't differentiate, and I don't make the price for it neither. That's a standardly what the price is. Youth clubs, yeah, yeah, yeah. We don't have them anymore. They don't exist anymore. Say the truth, I think youth clubs now would be no use. There would be no use. Yeah, there would be no use youth clubs at the moment. The way the system is right now, that wouldn't make a difference. Wouldn't make a difference. Yeah, big up yourself, Josh, pal, 9-4. Yeah, big up yourself. Respect. Respect, man. Thanks for joining. Thanks for all the people who have joined live today. Um, Great to see you. again, we've got the people in the live. Feel free to leave a comment, get involved, you know. Kids, I don't think kids in care is the way to go though. I think, to tell you the truth, yeah, we don't look after our kids very well. That's why so much of them are doing what they're doing right now. Every week, some youth's unalived by some next youth in the community. So it's like no one cares. At least the care system would care what you're doing when you're out and about. So say you grew up in care and you told them that you're going swimming today. They would expect that you go swimming, and then when you get back, you show that you've been swimming because you've used their card that they send you with. They would know that you're there. Your phone's tracked. I believe that parents should be forced to have a tracker on their child. Track your kids, so if something does happen, or then they know where the last whereabouts were. That would stop a lot of crime as well, because that would stop a lot of unaliving, because a youth would know, yo, my phone or whatever, I have to leave it there or whatever, you know. I think that parents should also be more responsible for their kids, in the sense of you might get in trouble. You know what I would think, yeah? I know, and that's just the risk that you kind of would have to take, because everything's risky. But I understand what you're saying still. I look at it like that doesn't exist to say any. Because for us to say that means that care's never been caring to anyone. And there are people who have been to care and have been good in life. There's famous people who grew up in care, people who are very successful grew up in care. So we have to look at the success stories, and then now and again there are some things that you hear. But let's just talk about the ones who have contributed from being in care. Yeah. I'm not saying it's the best thing, but I'm thinking, what are we gonna do? What are we gonna do? What are we gonna do? What we gonna do, man? What we gonna do? I think parents should be, you know, like how you get in trouble for not sending your kids to school. You should also get in trouble if your child isn't thingy, and also if you're not doing anything to bring your child to the government or exhaust what's available to help with your child. So if you sit back, allow them to give trouble, and you do nothing to stop it or to help it, you should get in trouble for that. Same as you do if you've got a dangerous dog and you don't put a muzzle on it, or you don't do the things, get it chipped, microchipped, you get me? It should be the same thing with your kids. Does anybody agree with that, what I just said? If you can have a dog and your dog is misbehaving and you're thinking, they'll take your dog and put it down. They'll just take your dog, you know, you don't see your dog again. I used to have a dog. They took my dog about 5 times, you know, and she never hurt nobody. She was a good dog, but they just used to take her because she was big and she looked aggressive. And then, probably because you got a black owner, they took my dog. I think once they took my dog and put it in the thing for 2 weeks. She put my dog in jail about 5 times. Yeah. So I think that you are responsible. Why aren't the parents being forced to be responsible for their children? But you're forced to be responsible for your car, for your house, for yourself. But they don't make you be responsible. Maybe that's something that could be run through Parliament. Maybe we could, you know, we need to do something, man. You know, talking's not enough. We need action. We need action, you get me? So I'm hoping that I can build up my notoriety from BadMindtv so that I can be involved in certain discussions that lead to decisions, that lead to actions, that lead to things being pushed through Parliament. And I think that you get to charge a parent and make a parent get a fine if their kids don't go to school. Why can't we do that with behaviour up until a certain age? So we're talking from 10, you are accountable from 10 to 17. After 17, then we know, say, yeah, you're not in control anymore. But that tender spot there, 10 to 17, you should be in control of your child. Control the child, what you pushed out your front. Control it. Seems like with the past generation, these things were normal to have multiple children with multiple women, etc. Yes, yes, yes. The hookup culture. The hookup culture. Like, all right then, no disrespect to the woman in the picture because I don't know her. But let's look after aesthetic. She's still young, still of childbearing age, I would assume. Probably about 34 to 36, 32 even. And still of childbearing. And a man like me could get with her and add another one to that package there as long as she ain't got no man. As long as she ain't got no man, I could put another, I could put one in that pack there easily. Easily. Because when they've got so many kids, they're destitute. But anybody who wants to come and put on the promise of what they failed at, are you going to be the one? It fails and another man comes. So all you are now is you kind of just, the doors open to see if you're going to be the one. And that's how you end up with so many kids. Because all him do want to do was do what he's got to do. And then now, so I know for a fact, let me pull up in something nice. You get me? Teeth blinging, yeah, yeah. Wagwan. You know, a lot of kids have started from the words wagwan. You know, you see, it's a very dangerous term that is, you know, in relationships, because a lot of our relationships, you pull up and you go wagwan, and from wagwan start, you know, a problem. You might not be able to judge a past without knowing what happened, but looking for high value man to save her, we can blame for she just needs a good man, not a high value. Yes, so she doesn't know what she needs. You're right. This is really good, man. Good talk, good contribution, man. Great contribution. Yeah. So I didn't look at that, you know. I just saw the picture. I didn't read the prompt when I got the picture. It says Brenda is 28, a single mother of 4. She's unemployed and wants a high value man that makes 6 figures. So what does that say about that person? It shows that you're unemployed. All right, cool. It's hard to be employed with 4 kids. And the youngest one is probably not even 1 yet. She look about 9 months, 10 months. Yeah. So, you know, they're all close together in age as well. Very close. She's entitled because she's pretty. Yeah, I know. I know, and that's what can keep getting you. You know what? She's not attracted to me because I like girls with a bit more meat than that still. I like a bit more meat. It's a bit, yeah. I don't do slim. I like, yeah. I like a bit more, yeah. Spuds on my plate, I say. Throw a couple of extra spuds on my plate and an extra bit of gravy. But, yeah. In how it goes, yeah, she'd be seen as attractive because she's whatever, just not my type. Especially the wig as well. I don't do the wigs. But yeah, I get what you mean. She's not butters. No, she's not butters. And she got a nice family. She got a beautiful family. You know, beautiful family. It's just a pity that her son is reflecting. He's the one that's showing your shortfalls. Yeah, he's the one that's showing that something's not right. Something ain't right. We got to the people who like the live. Again, people, if you want to become a member to BadMindtv, feel free to become a member. And you get the benefits of being a member, i.e. members only likes, members only videos, members only lives, members only shout outs. Yeah, so you Members are highly valued at BadMindtv. Yes. Big up my subscribers, big up my likers, big up my watchers, big up my commenters, big up the people who just, know of me and get involved in any little way. Big up everybody. Why what? What did I say? What did I say? Why what? Why what, mate? Lone wolf. Why? What did I say that made you say why? I meant why instead of what in my comment above. Oh, okay. Okay, so let me go back what your comment was. Your comment was, she's entitled with okay, you might. Okay, yeah. Hey, from London, you man, big up yourself, Londoner. Big up, big up, big up, respect. Big up the London people, then, man. We always give the London people, them, a blessing. Oh, why can't you keep her, man? Bro, you got too much going on in it. You got too much going on. I mean, we've got a lot of people around you. She ain't got no time for no man. Alright, the most valuable thing that you have in life is time. Your time is the most valuable thing you have, So, if you ain't got no time to give nobody, there's pointless, you don't have any value. Whether you're pretty, whether you're a hot girl, whether you alright then, that's like me dating Halle Berry, which would be my absolute dream. Yeah? Halle Berry, yeah, would be my, yeah. That's just you could just look at her and just admire her every day. Just admiring her is enough anyway. So imagine I got with Halle Berry today, and Halle Berry says, "Yeah, man, I'm gonna date you, BadMindtv, me and you." But she gotta fly around the world. She got a lot of interviews. She's very busy. She's not gonna have no time for me. So then I'm gonna get bored. So even though I'm with Halle Berry, I might only see her 6 times a year because she's busy. The rest of the time, it's all on phone and emails and stuff like that. So then I'm going to get bored. So even I might stray from her in the end just because, why, this not work because she ain't got the time. So imagine a woman who's not Halle Berry like her. You're not Halle Berry, so you haven't got anything that makes a man want to put up with you not having any time. The fact of the matter is, once he's had the best of you physically, there's nothing more on offer. You understand what I'm saying to you? There you go. There you go. I did date someone who had a few kids still, and I wouldn't do it again. I did. I've done it. I've done it, and I wouldn't do it again. I would not do that again. I don't care how you look. I don't care. I'm not doing that again. And I would advise no man to get into something where there's so many like that. We tell her go look for your baby father. Better you go and look for your baby father and try and make it work. Yeah. Because I wouldn't do that again. I've done school runs and that for people. No, I ain't doing that again. You have to live to learn. You have to live to learn. Big up Yorick 3554. You're looking, that's right. Yeah, you're doing someone else's job and there's no reward. There's no reward in doing someone else's job, especially if they don't want to do it. Remember, most of the time, if you're with a woman who's got kids and she's on her own, the man don't want to do nothing. That's why you're there, to do his job. Now, how can you be appreciated for doing someone else's job? Yeah? Yes. How can you? How can you be appreciated for doing someone else's job? You can't. You can't be appreciated for that. Yeah, I know. Behavior is passed down. So yeah, I understand that still. But how long are you gonna keep passing something down? How long? How long, man? And then they're looking for a higher value man. My argument is, why was it looking for a higher value man from the first time you detect backers? From the first time you detect backers, you should be looking for a higher value man from then. Oh, you breed with 4 kids and now you're looking at high value, man. It's like those kids have made you realize what you're looking for. I think that's pathetic. I really do. I think it's pathetic that you had to go through all those kids to now realize what you're looking for. That's why I got a video saying that wastemen put the price up, you see, because I'm not going to assume that their dad's a wasteman. I don't know. Again, we can't point the finger. I'm going to say that let's imagine that all the kid, the father for those kids is a wasteman. And now that you've realized what a waste man is now, a man like me who comes along gets all the work to do now. I don't think that's fair. That means waste men put the price up for non-waste men. We have to come in and do everything that you didn't do, and we're under pressure. We have to do it from now. She shouldn't have had the kids without a ring on the finger. Too many kids in. Yes, again, I know this because I wasn't born in no wedding. I was born. My parents were married, and I was born still. So at least I can say that I wasn't born a child, that B word, Asted child. I wasn't born. I was born into very, unfortunately. Yeah, at least I can say that. Not many people I went to school with can say that still. Not many people can say that. Big up to all the people in the live again. If anybody would like to become a member of this channel, you get members only shout outs, members only videos, members only lives. And a bit more, you get a lot more than someone who's not a member, i.e. content that's just for you. And there are videos on my channel that only members can view those videos. So if anybody would like to become a member, the option is there, and yeah, feel free to become a member. There's a video going up shortly this evening regarding this subject. I've got a little bit of supporting evidence, I should say, as to why Black boys are where they are in the community when it comes to violence, gangs. I've got a little bit of an insight shown on my video, so feel free to take a look when that uploads this evening. Yeah. Big up to the people that are in the live, big up all the people that have liked the live. Respect. This is BadMindtv, your community podcast. She shouldn't, yeah. Big up to Lone Wolf, big up to Josh Paul, big up to all those that are commented today, this evening. Big up to Yo Rick, big up to Angel, Kang or King, Kang or something. Yeah, big up to all the people that have got involved and commented this evening. Big up yourself, BadMindtv, one order.